See this old computer right here? Well, it's not old. It's an Alienware R14. It's got a 3080 inside of it. Good graphics card still. I mean, the 50 series are great and all, but I mean, still, the 3080 and like even the 3060 graphics cards can still do some pretty good damage when gaming. But what is in here is an i11 or something, i12 CPU. Can't remember, but I'm going to re-thermal paste it. Things you need: a static strap, because yeah, you don't want to brick your $4,000 computer because of static electricity. You need a screwdriver. You need a thermal paste, and you need a working set of hands, not bare hands, human hands. Okay, let's do this. First, we're going to pull off the panel. On the R14, all you have to do really is just like loosen this up right here, and then you pull this out, and it should pop off. Mine's broken, so I can just pull mine right off. It still stays there, so I mean, mine still works, but the handle is just kind of messed up. But yeah, we're gonna take this off, and we're gonna re-thermal paste the CPU. Trying to do this one-handed. We're doing this one-handed. Thing to note, these are going to be a little tight, so you're gonna feel like you're gonna break them, but you're not going to break them. Just do one corner at a time, rotate, and go back and forth. And that same process is going to be useful for when you put it back on, because you want that tightness to kind of be like, you know, like fluid through each side of the CPU, so that thermal paste goes down, right? But we're just doing this as our first process of taking off the what do they call these? I can't remember. Like, I know what I'm doing, but I just can't remember what these are. Oh, the heatsink. Yeah, this is the heatsink. This model, I believe, is liquid cooled. Not sure how that works, but we are going to take this off, and we'll be with you momentarily.
A few moments later.
So this is what I use. The internet community can throw a fit all they want. I use these to just kind of like wipe it down. 70%, of course. Like, I know I said 90, but that's what I had. And I have MX9 or MX6 4 grams. You don't need much, just a little glob. But first off, like I said, I'm gonna wipe that down. Something smells in there. Probably a little dusty. We'll dust it too when we're done with this. So now you can see this is a AMD Ryzen 9 5900 CPU. We have all the thermal paste off. Well, most of it. I mean, don't have to be a perfect job, right? As long as it does what it's supposed to do. I can show you what I mean by the poor cooling. If I pull up here, you can kind of see that front plate kind of blocks a lot of the airflow on these computers. But still, it's not a bad computer. That's a good CPU. Got a 3080 in it. I know people will say like, hey, it's not a 50. See that right there? That is extra thermal paste. Get that. All right. But yeah, I know people will say, you know, it's not a 50,000 series card, but you know, this thing still chugs. This thing still does some good gaming. It really does. I just have to do this every once in a while, you know? There we go. Got a little pile. I know some people will be like, that's a little too much, but like I've been complaining about is this thing does get hot, so I tend to use a little more than you're supposed to. It's not going to hurt anything. Like, yeah, it's not going to hurt anything. Just thermal paste your CPU and don't judge other people. All right, let's tighten this thing back on. Like I said, these things have to go on a certain way. What you do is you like line up the holes, and then once the holes are lined up, you tighten each. Like, you go from here to there. Now you tighten those up from here to there, and you just try to make it, you know, like evenly, you know, tight as it goes on the board, the motherboard. So you can see the screws right there. I know this isn't the greatest video in the world, but hey, I'm showing you my process here, right? Yeah. Okay. And we are back up and running. Basically, like I said, when you do this, all you have to do is like screw these in. Other motherboards may be different, but you want to go each side, like rotate like from here down to there, then maybe go up here, go down there, kind of push down originally. When you push it down, like just to kind of help the thermal paste, you know, like go where it's supposed to go, and then you just go and tighten each one until you basically can't tighten them no more, and then you are good. And that's about it. I'm gonna dust this out real quick, and thanks for watching another video. Peace out.